7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Hey love, so welcome back to Gurl Cafe. Today we're going to be making grilled chicken in the house on an electric grill. So the purpose of doing this video is that we all know that Labor Day is coming up, and you have women and men in the world who are just not comfortable using an electric grill or a gas grill. Hold on, wait. A gas grill or a charcoal grill. So a couple years ago, the hubby bought me a gas grill because we lived in an apartment and we didn't want to buy a huge gas grill or a charcoal grill because we knew that Kansas was not going to be a permanent location. So this was a good alternative for us. Now at first I was looking at this grill like, what the? But then when I turned that some bitch on and heated it up, it made the best chicken, the best steaks, the best shish kebabs you could ever taste in your life. I'm just going to say that I have to give George Foreman his props on this electric grill, because you can use this mug inside and outside, and it saved my bacon, it saved my life. Like when it was snowing, I was still able to get my grilled food. I happened to be outside. I just plugged that baby up and set it up on the counter, and I was ready to go. Okay, so we're going to do some grilled chicken. I'm going to show y'all how I make my own rub. I don't buy rubs. I make my own rub to rub my chicken and my steaks. And I'm going to show y'all how we season this up. And then we're going to throw these chickens on the grill, and we're going to get our life. So what you're going to need, since you're not going to be using charcoal or gas, you're going to need one thing that is definitely going to be vital and important to giving your chicken that grilled smoky taste. You're going to need liquid smoke. This right here, if you can't get that gas grill or that charcoal smoky taste on your chicken or your steak or your seafood, then you're trying to get it, definitely use this if you're going to be using an electric grill. I like to use it when I'm not using an electric grill, when I'm on a regular grill. Then you're going to need some Worcestershire sauce, because you cannot marinate chicken without Worcestershire sauce if it's going on any type of grill. You're going to need some olive oil, because you're going to need to coat the chicken, you know, not too much, just a little, so all the seasoning will stick on to it and it won't fall off. So what are we going to use to make our rub? You're going to need some black pepper. You're going to need some parsley flakes. You're going to need some oregano. You're going to need some Italian blend, and this is the new one by McCormick that you actually grind up. This was like $1 or something in the store, and I really like this. You're gonna need some garlic powder, some onion powder, and some good old seasoning stuff. So we're gonna mix all these together, and we're gonna slide up in here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get all my tops off, and then we're gonna measure everything out so I can show y'all how to make a rub for the chicken. And then we're going to get the grill all nice and toasted and set up, and we're going to get our life today in the kitchen. So I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. If you have anything that you want to see here on Bama Girls Cafe, then leave me a comment down below in the description box, and don't forget to subscribe, okay? See you guys back here in a sec. Alright guys, so we're back, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to measure out our rub. Now what you're going to need is a tablespoon, because you want to do a tablespoon of each one of these, and whatever you don't use on the chicken you can store. You can also, if you just want a nice seasoning for your ribs or chicken or anything else that is going on the rib, or just everyday mix, and you want to mix this up and just store it in the cabinet, so all you gotta do is shake when you're ready to go, and that's it. You gotta reel all these out of the cup. This is good for that. Okay, so what we're gonna start out with is you're gonna need a tablespoon. So we're gonna take a tablespoon of seasoning salt, tablespoon of garlic powder, tablespoon of onion powder, and this is just basically a homemade rubber seasoning. and just makes your life easier when you're trying to season stuff. We're gonna use a half tablespoon of black pepper, cause unless you like a lot of black pepper, but see the way she is set up, she don't like spicy food unless it's a little bit of sriracha. When I'm having a little sriracha of a good time, other than that, I don't do spicy food like that, you know. And you know, I need a tablespoon. I say a tablespoon, and a little bit more of the parsley, some oregano, just 1 tablespoon of that. Ooh, come out, y'all, come out. Now I want to play, y'all. We want to play today. Alright, and then this is gonna be a little tricky because it's really, you gotta ground this, so keep grounding this until you get a generous amount. And yeah, I mean, it come out real quick though. Ooh, she like it. The new ground spices. Oh, the corn mix. Alright, so now we got that all mixed up. We're gonna take our little whisk, because you want to make sure you mix this evenly, and we're gonna give it all a good stir to get it mixed up and incorporated beautifully. And make sure you get it to the bottom, because you know you want it to be perfectly mixed. And now we have our rub for our chicken wings. Like I said, you can use this on steak, you can use it on fish, you can use it on chicken, you can use it on the oink oink. It don't matter. You can store this in a Ziploc bag, and when, like I said, when you get ready to season something and you don't want to have to pull out all your little gadgets and gadgets of seasonings over here, you're already ready to mix and ready to go. Just rub that chicken booty down, smack it, flip it, rub it down. Y'all remember that song? And that's what it looks like. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the chicken back over here. We're gonna get set up. We're gonna pour some olive oil on the birds, and then we're going to put a little Worcestershire sauce and some liquid smoke, and put our rub on there, and then we're gonna set the grill up. So I'll be back to see y'all in a split second. Don't go nowhere. Don't. Alright, y'all, so we are back. We got our chicken wings, we got some tongs to mix this up with. And what we're gonna do first, let me take my rings off. I've already washed my hands. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna pour the olive oil in here. And you don't want to pour a lot, just enough to coat all of the chicken evenly. And then you want to pour in a little bit of your Worcestershire sauce, just to give it a good couple good shakes. You know what I'm saying? Put that to the back. Put that to the back, and then you want to have your liquid smoke. And then we're just gonna give it a quick toss to make sure all these pieces get mixed right. Oh yeah. Because you want to make sure you get that Worcestershire sauce and that liquid smoke on all pieces of the chicken. And I'm just doing chicken wings because I'm a chicken wing type of girl. I mean, I love some breast and a thigh. Because I got, never mind. But yeah, I got a little extra. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and just make sure all these pieces get coated. And they seem pretty coated. So now we're going to go ahead and add in our dry rub. And this was just one of those Tyson packs of chicken wings. You know, they always have the big long family packs, and this is just one pack of those. And as y'all can see, I didn't use all the seasoning. I got some left over, and that was just a, you know, I didn't use all of it. I got about enough to season a couple steaks if I want to, maybe a steak or two. So we got that. We're gonna put that to the side. We got our chicken all coated. You know, it's all looking all sexy with all that glistening seasoning and stuff. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna set up the grill, and then we're gonna cook this chicken. We're gonna cook this chicken. So I'm gonna set my grill up here on the counter, and then we're gonna get our lives, you know. Hey! Alright, Bubs, the George Foreman grill, like as you guys can see, it sits on the stand, and then you can put it on the counter. So we are ready to cook. It's all nice and hot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and lay my chicken down on its back. Most things are good when you're on your back. And we're gonna just let it cook. And believe it or not, this grill cooks really, really fast. And you definitely need to pay attention and watch it because you can get some burnt chicken if you don't pay attention. But I love this grill because it's so versatile. And when George Foreman made this grill, he was really thinking about a player like me. So yeah, we're gonna just put this on here. I'm gonna let this cook for about 5 minutes, and then I'm going to flip it over. And then we're gonna come back. We're gonna flip it again, and then we're gonna flip it again. So you need to flip it twice on both sides, and then it's gonna be ready to come off. So we're gonna go ahead and let this cook. We're gonna put the lid on so that we don't disturb all the juiciness that's going to be taking place, and then we will be back. And I'm just gonna throw some regular smelly regular asparagus on the grill because I'm only gonna need one side of this grill to cook the rest of these chicken wings. We're gonna throw some asparagus on here, and we're gonna be ready to go. So I'll see you guys back here in a snap. Put the lid on, and I'll see you guys in a second. Like I said. Alright guys, so time to flip our chicken. Ooh yeah. So as you can see, she's a little crispy. It's not burnt, that's just grill markings. So as you can see, you still get grill markings on the chicken even though it's on an inside grill. And you can see how juicy it's getting. Yes, Lord, honey. That chicken is getting right. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I have a few pieces of asparagus that I'm going to go ahead and lay on here. I'm just going to put 2 on here for right now. And then I have 2 more that I'm going to wrap up and put on here. So as you can see, this grill is very, very versatile. It's actually pretty large for an indoor countertop grill that gives you the same effect as a regular grill. I love it, y'all. I absolutely love it. So as you guys can see, we got a little crispiness. The chicken is cooking just fine, and it's gonna be really, really juicy and flavorful. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this finish doing this thing, and then we'll be back. We're gonna flip our asparagus when we come back, and then we're gonna go ahead and flip our chicken one more time. We're going to flip it again, and then it's going to be ready to come off. So I'll see you guys back here in a second. Okay. Alright guys, so as you can see, we have our asparagus on here, and I'm just turning it. And it's going to be ready to come off. But these pieces of chicken are done, and you can see if I push into them, all the juices come out clear. And they are done. And I just want y'all to see how juicy and delicious this chicken is. And we're going to put on our last couple pieces and the rest of the asparagus. And that's a nice crispy piece right there. And look y'all, just look how juicy it is. And if you guys are worried about where all the fat is going, in the front there is a drip pan that catches all of it. So I have a separate set of tongues for the chicken that is raw because you don't want to use this on your cooked chicken. And we're just going to go ahead and put it in there. Lay them birds on that grill. Make sure you don't touch that asparagus that's been cooking. And that's it. For our chicken, we're gonna give these couple pieces of asparagus a couple more turns and then they'll be ready. And we're gonna go ahead and put the last couple pieces on. And we just made our whole dinner inside now. If you want to, you can put some potatoes on here, just pop them in the microwave for about 5 minutes, let them get soft, slice them up, put a little bit of that dry rub on there, put an olive oil on them and throw them on the grill if you want to, and there you go. But this right here is going to be enough for us tonight. Just some asparagus, some chicken, and a nice little Scotch juice, if you know what I mean. I like me a nice Scotch juice with some grilled chicken. I mean, it's the Miller Lite, the mojitos, the Miller Lite margaritas. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so we're going to let this go ahead and finish cooking. And actually, this piece is ready. Oh no, I got another plate for that one. Ready to come off. That one's been all in on it. We got that one, it's ready to come off. And yeah, that was good. So we're going to let the rest of these finish cooking. And that's it. I'm going to watch this because we touched, a couple things. And we're going to be good to go. Alright, see you guys back here in a second. Alright, love. So we are done. And the chicken is done. And we're about to take it off the grill. My asparagus is sitting to the side. I'm getting it all plated up so we can get that beautiful, beautiful thumbnail. And you can see all that nice crispy seasoning on there. Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm so ready to eat this chicken. Alright, so that's it. We got our asparagus and our chicken is done. I'm going to go ahead and unplug the grill. And I'm going to move it over here to the counter and let it finish cooling down a little bit. And this is what the chicken looks like. So you got your grilled chicken wings, and you can see all that nice crispy seasoning on there. And then we got some asparagus that we just decided to throw on there at the last minute with some bacon wrapped asparagus. And this is pretty much what din din looks like. Now I just wanted to bring you guys this recipe because I know that cooking on a grill can be very intimidating to some people, especially if you've never done it before. I know how intimidating it can be for some women. For me, I like me a nice big manly gas grill or charcoal grill. I will light that bit up and keep it rolling, okay? But I know for some people, men and women, they're a little intimidated by a grill. So if you want to dip your big toe into grilling, then this would definitely be a good way to jump into it. I hope you guys enjoy this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get everything all cleaned up. Then I'm going to grab me a little plate. And then we're going to taste everything. And we're going to let, just see how everything is tasting. Like I said, you can see all these nice juices and the little crispiness, crunchiness, seasoning that's on there. Don't say it's burnt because it's not burnt, y'all. That's just the rub on there that gives it a really good, nice, crunchy taste. And when you get that little piece of skin like that, it'd be the best piece. As y'all know, chicken wings are really crispy because there's not a lot of meat on the bones. It's mostly just skin. So if you put some chicken wings on the grill, they're going, ooh, child. Let me tell you. It ain't going to be right, but it's going to be right, okay? So I'm going to let this cool down for a second. Like I said, my grill's going to be over there cooling off. Then I'm going to clean it. We're going to clean it up. And that is going to be all she wrote for this evening. I hope the thunder and the lightning in the background is not disturbing y'all too much. Hurricane Harvey has devastated the Gulf Coast down in Texas. And now we're getting rain off of it. It's coming our way, but we won't have near as many problems as the people in Texas. So what I want to say is if there is somewhere where you want to donate, definitely donate and give what you can, because hurricanes, oh my God, they can flip your life upside down. I lived through Katrina, and let me tell y'all, there are no words for what people go through when hurricanes hit, and it just changes your life. It makes you look at things really different. You had a lot of people who migrated from New Orleans after Katrina, who were out in Houston and in Fort Worth area, and just think they left New Orleans and Louisiana because of the low-lying area just to go to Houston a few years later to suffer the same fate that they had down in New Orleans. So please be praying for the people out in Houston because, and in Texas, because it's just, it can be really devastating, a hurricane and a natural disaster. So if you are somewhere where you can donate or you can make time and help, please, I beg you to do it. Because it's the little thing, like, y'all, it's going into the holidays and it's about to get cool, and Katrina hit in October and then it got cold, so we didn't have any heat, the water wasn't right, and my heart is I'm getting heart palpitations just thinking about it. So please just pray for these people and pray that God brings them through and gives them the strength that they need, because they're going to need it to rebuild all over again. Like I said, some of these people are going to have to rebuild twice and have to rebuild their whole lives. So just pray for them and keep them in your prayers. So I'm going to go ahead and get everything set up, and then I'll be back so we can taste this food. I'll see you guys back here in a second. Alright, loves, so like I told y'all, I was going to have me a margarita. It's by Bud Light. I'm going to go ahead and hold me a little bit because y'all know it's a martini. I think that's what it is. A margarita. So I got me a drink. It's all nice and chilled. So yes. So let's get into how this asparagus tastes. Get me a chicken wing. Cut a little bit of my asparagus. Grab a little piece of bacon. Ooh. Come here, little piggy, little piggy. Cheers. Y'all love me a good drink. Now let's turn to this chicken wing. Ooh. Shabba. Ooh. Oopsie. That chicken wing good, y'all. Not a chicken wing. It's chicken wing before you cook it. After you cook it and start eating it, it's a chicken wing. That finger looking good. Have me a little sippy, sippy, sip. Eat, drink, and be merry. Oh, Jesus. That's delicious. Alright, y'all. It's time to wrap up this video. Because y'all know it's time for me to eat, right? I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in. I love y'all. I hope y'all really enjoyed this video. If you did not see the previous video from Wednesday night, then definitely check it out, because it is my story about why I started YouTube, the ups and downs I've experienced on YouTube, and what YouTube don't pay. Woo! Feeling a little happy. But with all that being said, all the fun and games, I just wanted to say thank you guys for tuning in. I checked, and right now we're at 840, so we're getting to 1,000, so I'm getting really, really excited and hyped. So thank you guys for all tuning in. I love y'all. Remember to keep God first, treat people the way you want to be treated, and whatever you can do for the victims in Texas, please, I beg you to do it. It's going to take a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of effort, a lot of sweat equity to rebuild a lot of these areas. And just keep them in your prayers. And if you have a family member that is in this situation dealing with this hurricane, do your best to help them as much as possible, because people's mental state when they're going through catastrophic circumstances like this sometimes may not be the best. Try to be patient with them and loving and supportive, and do what you can for them, because they're definitely gonna need you after the smoke clears, because a lot of people are gonna go into Texas like they did in Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana, and they're gonna be there. They're gonna be gun-ho for 5 or 6 months, and then they're gonna disappear. And the people who live there are gonna still be left behind trying to put their lives together. So whatever you can donate at this moment, and whatever you can contribute months down the line, even maybe years, please do, because that type of heartache is not something you want to ever experience. So I know I'm long-winded. I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. I love y'all. Treat people the way you want to be treated, and I will see you guys back here in a couple of days. Yes. Now I'm